Okay, there we go. Had to put a little lip gloss on. So, hi, everybody. Come on in. Thank you all so much for watching. Sharon Harris, owner of the brand Elevate Higher. And I'm here to help women who are ready for growth, who are ready to break free from mistakes and limitations from their past and blaze their own God given trail. So I want to say an early happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans that are watching me right now. I want to say happy Veterans Day to you. And I'm so excited, and it's been such an honor to serve my country. And I know you all are just as proud as I am. I'm just grateful to God that He allowed me the opportunity to serve my country. And so I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I would do it all over again. I've never once regretted being in the military. Now, I had my days. I wanted to quit, but I'm so grateful to God that He allowed me the opportunity to serve 21 long years. I have some times when I sit down and I think, I'm like, wow, I've really been there. I spent like most of my half of my life in the military. I mean, wow. And it really was a transition, moving from military life over to where I am right now. It really was a big transition, but I'm really grateful, and I'm so excited just to have the opportunity to even say I've even served my country. And again, I would do it all over again. I would definitely do it again. I've never regretted it, and it was just a tremendous blessing to me. It broadened me in so many areas. I've been able to meet with all kind of different cultures, meet with people that I would not have ordinarily met in my life. I've traveled a lot. I've seen most of the world, and I mean, I love that. And I think that really fueled my love for traveling and fueled my love for different cultures of people. I love different cultures. I love it, love it, love it. So I wanted to come on here very quickly and to talk about the 3 signs that your inner critic is driving you. 3 signs that your inner critic is driving you. And so I want to talk about this because a lot of times we're not even aware that our inner critic is driving our lives. And sometimes we think that some of us may not even be aware that we even have an inner critic that's been ruling and reigning in our lives. So hopefully with these 3 signs in this short broadcast, you'll be able to really, your eyes will really become open to the fact that you may have been governing your life by your inner critic. Okay. So sign number 1 that your inner critic is driving your life is that you see yourself above all others. Okay. You see yourself above all others. Now, I have to tell you this: when it comes to the person that has an inner critic or a low self esteem, your self esteem can go either to the left or either it can go to the right. Okay. It can go to the left or to the right, meaning that you can either be not so confident, really underconfident with yourself, like having really low self esteem and you don't think well of yourself, or you can go to the other side of the spectrum where you're too confident. There's such a thing as being overly confident or cocky. I've come to find out in my own life and even in my own experiences is that those people who brag the most, they have the lowest self-esteem. People who brag and boast the most, oftentimes 9 times out of 10, they suffer from low self-esteem. Okay, because a lot of times the cockiness on the outside does not match the insecurity they feel on the inside. So because they're feeling insecure on the inside, they feel the need to project. They feel that need to project that out by becoming overly confident to overly compensate the fact that they do not feel good about themselves. But God wants it where you have a balanced self esteem. You don't think too low and you don't think too high yourself. You're balanced. You know what you do well. You know what God has helped you to do well, and you're not arrogant about it. You're confident, but you're not arrogant. The second sign, and this is going to feed into the second sign. The second sign that your inner critic is driving your life is that you're always feeling critical of others. Now, remember I was talking about your self-esteem can go either way, right? Now, when your confidence is way up there, a lot of times people can say, "Oh, wow, they're stuck up," or "Oh, wow, they're conceited, blah blah blah." Yeah, possibly so. And even with a person that's confident, the inner critic, a person that has an inner critic on the inside of them ruling their lives, when they see people that are confident in themselves, they're going to automatically say that person thinks they're all that immediately. If you see a person, if you're dealing with insecurity, right? The confidence in other people will speak to the insecurity that you feel in yourself. You will know this because you ever be around people that they love to say, she thinks she all that, she thinks she this, she thinks she that. And a lot of times that person may possibly think they're all that. But then on the other side of the spectrum, maybe they are confident. And then sometimes when your inner critic rules your life, we begin, well, I'll say we, when we begin to be ruled by Miss Critic, right? We will begin to become critical of other people. Why? Because we're already critical of ourselves. So because we're critical of ourselves, we'll be critical of others. And I'm not going to stay on that long. The point number 3, my last point, you will begin to feel bad about yourself. You already feel bad about yourself. You have low self-esteem, which all ties together. The bottom root is low self-esteem. You already have low self-esteem. So your low self-esteem will either cause you to be, you'll not to think good of yourself, or to cause you to be cocky. One of the two. That's what your low self-esteem is going to do. That's what the inner critic is going to cause you to do. Because again, your inner critic does not want you to grow. Your inner critic does not want you to excel and be great. Think about it. When was the last time your inner critic gave you advice on what you can do to grow? When was the last time that your inner critic said, girl, you can do this. This is what you need to do. When was the last time? Or has it been your inner critic has always told you what you cannot do, what you cannot be, and what you cannot have? That is the job of the critic. That is the job of your inner critic on the inside of you, to always remind you of what you're not, to always call you a failure, to always cause you to be depressed. I was trying to say procrastinate, and also always cause you to procrastinate. Because procrastination, you all know I love to say it, is emotionally regulated. If you don't get your emotions in check, you're going to always procrastinate. You're going to always put off. We put off the very things that can change our lives for the better. Some of you that are watching me right now, you're sitting on top of your debt freedom. You're sitting on top of it. You have the idea that can set you free from debt. Why are you not executing it? Why are you not executing it? Why have you put that idea down? Why did you throw away that business idea? Why did you throw away those recipes that you could be making? Why did you throw those things away? Or that beauty salon idea? Why did you throw those things away? It is because of low self-esteem. It is because deep down on the inside, you don't feel you deserve it. And because you don't feel you deserve it, you're going to become critical of those that know they deserve it, that know they deserve better, and they're making moves. But instead of celebrating people that are making moves, you will begin to critique them. You'll begin to talk bad about them. You'll begin to say bad stuff about people that are confident. So are you attacking people that are confident because you're not confident? And I want to let you know this, that you don't have to keep staying in that same place. You don't have to stay stagnant with your inner critic. I have a new closed Facebook group called Grow, Execute, and Thrive. And in this closed Facebook group, I'm doing some teaching. I'm sorry, get my mouth together. I'm doing some teaching called Defeating Your Inner Critic. Okay. So with my teaching, Defeating Your Inner Critic, I will be giving you some tips and keys on how to defeat your inner critic so you can launch out, start that brand, start that ministry, get out there and get started and get moving. It's time out for you to blow the dust off that idea and get moving. Okay. So thank you all again so much for watching. I have some big announcements coming down the pipes very soon. It'll be ready before the end of this month. I know I'll have one. I have one announcement that'll be coming soon, and I will be hopping on to announce it. But in the meantime, I just want to invite you all, if you're not already following this page, please be sure to follow this Instagram channel. And those of you that are watching me on YouTube, I want to invite you to join my YouTube, to click subscribe on the button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So those of you that are not aware of my YouTube channel, is Sharon R. Harris Elevate Higher. Okay. So all of my videos are going to be housed on my YouTube channel. And so I'm going to be getting to the point that I'm going to do some live videos over there, but I'm building up the momentum so I can go to that level of building up my YouTube page. Okay. But again, please tag this video to anybody that you know can use it. I'm sure there's a girlfriend or a guy best friend that could use this content. Okay. But thank you all so much. You all enjoy your weekend. I appreciate it. Oh, final announcement. In the write up of this broadcast is a link for you all to join my closed Facebook group, Grow, Execute, and Thrive. So, ladies, I would love to have you in the group so you can get the teaching on how to defeat your inner critic. All right. Thank you so much. I love you all. You all be blessed. See you next time. Bye bye.